Good day, everyone. We are now here at Rainforest Cacao Farm located at Montipugao, Manolo, Bicol. And now, we would like to introduce the cacao fruit. And now, we are here visiting one of the cacao farm here in Manolo, Beach. Cacao, also known as cocoa, is a tropical tree primarily grown in the Philippines for its pods containing beans used to make chocolate. These pods grow directly on the tree trunk and branches and are harvested by hand, a labor-intensive process. The beans inside are fermented and dried before they can be processed into cocoa powder and chocolate we know and love. In the Philippines, cacao cultivation is often done on smaller farms, contributing the local economy and providing livelihood for many. The beans themselves are surrounded by a white pulp and vary in size and color depending on the variety. Different cacao beans produce varying flavors and aromas, leading to a wide range of chocolate types available. Beyond chocolate, cacao also has uses in other products, demonstrating its versatility as a valuable crop. The growth and processing of cacao in the Philippines is significantly impacted by weather patterns, pests, and fluctuating market prices. And here is a statement of Lizelle Ilao when she interviewed one of the staff here at Montipugao Cacao Rainforest Farm.
Based on the people I spoke with said that processing cacao beans is difficult. This is because the quality of beans inside the cacao fruit isn't always good. Making their tablia product is especially hard. It's a long process. The first one is digate the fruit and take out the beans. Then, they dry the beans in the sun for 7 days. After that, they wash the beans to get rid of dust. Next, they roast the beans and finally, they grind them to make the tablia. The cacao plants, according to the workers, produce fruit for about 2 years. The inconsistent quality of the beans and fruit combined with the many states in the making tablia makes cacao processing a challenging task for these workers. Based on her statement, cacao farming presents a multitude of challenges, starting with the unpredictable weather patterns that can damage crops and hinder access to the trees during harvest, face a disease further reduce yields, requiring constant monitoring and potentially costly treatments. The harvesting process itself is labor-intensive, demanding skilled workers to carefully extract pods from varying heights and locations on the trees without causing damage. This time-consuming process is further complicated by the need for careful post-harvest handling, including fermentation and drying, which directly impact the final quality and market value of the beans. Finally, low market prices for cacao often undermine the farmers' efforts and income, despite the challenges faced in production. The export process for cacao involves a complex series of steps, from harvesting and processing the beans to shipping the final products internationally. This journey transforms our raw cacao beans into various forms, including cocoa powder, cocoa butter, and chocolate. Harvesting and fermentation. The process begins with harvesting ripe cacao pods from cacao trees. These pods are carefully opened, and the beans, covered in a white pulp, are extracted. The beans then undergo fermentation, typically in wooden boxes or heaps covered with banana leaves. These crucial steps develops the characteristic chocolate flavor and reduce bitterness. Fermentation lasts several days and involves the conversion of sugar into alcohol and acid. Drying and roasting. After fermentation, the beans are dried to reduce moisture content. This can be done naturally in the sun or using artificial dryers. Proper dryer prevents mold growth and ensures quality. Next, the beans are roasted to further develop their flavor and aroma. Roasting temperature and duration vary depending on the desired flavor profile. Processing into cacao products. The roasted beans are cracked open and the nibs, inner kernels, are separated from the outer shells, husk, through winnowing. The nibs are then ground into a paste called chocolate liquor. This paste contains both cocoa solids and cocoa butter. Freezing the chocolate liquor separates these components. The cocoa solids are milled into cacao powder, while the cocoa butter is used in chocolate and other products. Packaging and shipping. The cacao products, powder, butter, or etc., are packaged to protect them during transport. This often involves airtight containers to prevent moisture absorption and spoilage. Shipping methods vary depending on the quantity, destination, and product type. Large quantities are typically shipped by sea in cargo containers, while smaller or higher value shipments may use air freight. Land transport, trucks, trains is also used for shorter distances. Companies often utilize specialized containers and liners to maintain optimal temperature and humidity during transit. Trade agreements and trade policies. The trade agreements and trade policies are rules and deals made between countries to control how they buy and sell goods and services from one another. A trade agreement is a formal deal between two or more countries that makes trading easier, often by reducing or removing taxes called tariffs on imported goods. These agreements help businesses sell their products in more places, create jobs, and build strong international relationships. Some common examples include free trade agreements and regional deals between nearby countries. Trade policies, on the other hand, are the laws and rules each country sets to manage trade. A country may follow a free trade policy which allows open trade with few restrictions, or a protectionist policy, which protects local businesses by limiting imports or adding high taxes on foreign products. Both trade agreements and policies play an important role in shaping a country's economy and its connection with other nations.
So, good day everyone.
Ana, uy. Atarag. Ibutang na lang ang mga cellphone. Oh, may ibutang.
Hi, Ma.